sweet, Abby. Welcome to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You're now tuned into matters where we discuss any and everything. If you don't know the voice where you hear, you belong to the person then they call Chioma Innocent. Fine girl, no pimples. I guess my pimples, Shabo. That one said they leave me. Make I hype myself. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. We're coming to you live from our studios in the heart of Lagos. I hope you're doing great today. It's the middle of the work week. I hope that so far you're doing well. And you get one kind of breeze where they blow these past few days. Well, not to understand the breeze. Just get as it take be. It just get as it take be. Like which kind of breeze be this one? Before you know, cold go just day from nowhere, and rain not gree fall. If it's raining, right, and the rain is coming with cold, we go understand. Say okay, rain they follow, but this one where rain not they fall, and the breeze just a breeze, just they blow, just they make cold, just they everywhere. I don't understand though. So weather, please get your act together, okay? The weather needs to get its act together. Make we know waiting they really happen. Welcome to Matters and Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's the Wednesday edition. My name is Chioma Innocent. Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, world. Good afternoon to you wherever you're listening to or watching us from. Remember that we stream live on YouTube. Most of our shows stream live on YouTube, and right now Matters right here is no difference, okay? We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. You can also listen via Radio Garden, just www.radiogarden.com. Search Voice of the People 90.3 FM with the search button right there on Radio Garden. You can listen to us from anywhere in the world. That's if you don't want to watch via the YouTube app, okay? And of course, if you're in Lagos, all you need to do is turn up the dial, go to 90.3 FM on your radio. Some people also have the radio app on their phone, so you can listen to us anywhere, anytime with no stress. That's what we do. Welcome to the number one station that gives you voices, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You are now tuned into Matters, where we discuss, dissect, and analyze the issues that concern you. I'm your host for today. My name is Chioma Innocent. I welcome you to Matters. We talk about all the issues from the streets of Lagos to the offices in Abuja, every local community in between. Right here on Matters is where Nigeria comes to catch up, where we get you to speak up, and where we help you stay informed. Remember that as the conversation progresses, you will have the golden opportunity to call in and air your views. On Matters, we bring you facts, we bring you different perspectives, we bring you straight talk on the stories that are shaping our nation today. From governance to policy to the pulse on the streets, we're here to connect the dots. It's midday, it's Nigeria, it's time for real conversation. Let's get into it. Today, I want to talk on intolerance. Yes, today I want to talk on intolerance. That's what I want to focus on today. And I want you to be a huge part of this conversation. And the reason is because it's very important as we get into the political season for us to know what we are doing. It's very, very important for us to ensure that we're doing the right things and that we're not being intolerant towards our neighbors for whatever reason and because of political differences. Now, here's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Last week, Friday, by now, a lot of politically inclined people already know what happened, where Governor Pebolo made a statement regarding the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, saying that he will not be welcoming in those states, or that he needs to tell the governor he will be coming before he arrives. Else, the governor cannot guarantee his safety if he should come, without letting the governor know that he will be coming. And quite a lot of Nigerians did not take that lightly. They were not happy about the governor's utterances because they believed that he was trying to, he wasn't being very tolerant of opposing views. And he was saying this because this particular politician was in an opposition party. Not just that, on Monday, on Matters, we had a conversation on Matters on Monday where I played you a particular excerpt from a press conference held by the APC chairman in Edo State, Jared Tenebe, who said that he supports what Governor Okpebolo of Edo State said because he hates the Labour Party presidential candidate in 2023, that's Peter Obi. He said he hates the man, and Edo people hate the man, so they don't want him in the state. For him, that's his own personal reason. He goes ahead to say that anyone who is involved in the ADC coalition or who supports the ADC coalition should leave Edo State, that the only opposition party they recognize in Edo State is the PDP. It's quite unfortunate. And I remember saying that day that only us in this country, we are battling tribal differences, we are battling religious differences, and now I want to add political intolerance to it. Can we really survive this tension that we're creating for ourselves ahead of 2027 and beyond? Now, I want to talk about how this political intolerance is actually tearing families apart. If you don't know that this is happening, I'm telling you right now that it is happening, and it is very, very, very real. I'm not making this up. I don't know if I should say self-acclaimed, yes, but someone who is regarded as a man of God in Edo State went on the pulpit to also say some things about it, saying that he was just trying to say that he supports what Governor Okwewolo was saying, and says anyone who insults Governor Okwewolo for his speech about Peter Obi is an Ozo. That's like is a mumu. You understand? Like, he is saying that this person does not really have sense. Before we proceed on this conversation, I want to play this, and then I will now read out to you the response that was made by someone who is this person's family member, so that you can see how political intolerance is tearing families apart and why you should not be a part of it, right? So the next voice you'll be hearing will be that of this man of God in Edo State, who was actually vilifying the people who say they are not happy with Governor Okwewolo for his utterances on the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, that is Peter Obi. He seems to be the one everyone is talking about us at this moment as 2027 elections draw closer. I remember always talking to you and asking, look, how prepared are you? It's not enough for you to sit in your house and say, oh, I support this person. It's not enough for you to be a keyboard warrior on social media. It's not enough for you to call on radio and say, this is what I will do. You have to walk the talk. You have to do what you can to ensure that that person who is your preferred candidate has a chance. You have to try and convert people. Yes, like the religious folks do. You know, they go on evangelism. They talk to people. They say, oh, come to my church. They say, come to come to my church, come and see my pastor, come and worship my God. When it comes to politics, you have to do the same thing. You have to talk to people. You have to preach your preferred candidate to them. You have to tell them why you think that this is the best person that they should actually vote for. But we'll come to that as the conversation progresses. For now, like I said, today we're talking about intolerance, political intolerance. At this time, not tribal, not regional, not religious, but political intolerance, and the reason why you should not allow it get to you. But let's take a listen to this for a few minutes, and then the conversation continues. This is a man of God in Edo State who is supporting Governor Okwewolo's utterances against Obi.
My name is Prophet Elijah Bamidele Iluholo. I am an Edo man. Aochi, South Ibe, Iyerehu, that is where I came from. I'm a typical Edo man. I don't know the Karilas. If I Labour Party governor, I didn't delay Iluholo. I am an Edo man. Aochi, South Ibe, Iyerehu, that is where I came from. I'm a typical Edo man. I don't know the Karilas. And if I can speak to federal government, I should be able to say things concerning my state. Amen?
Amen.
If you are an Edo person, Edo social media influencer, social media human activist, you are from Edo State, I don't care about other state, from my state, Edo State, you are from Edo State, and you are among of the people who are insulting the governor of Edo State, Mr. Monday Okwewolo. You are among the people who are insulting him over a statement he made concerning Peter Obi. You are. If you are an Edo social media influencer, you are an Edo human activist, I don't get to know who you are. Everybody get your position. And you are among the people who are insulting the governor of Edo State, you are using or Zuawehi Egwe. Yes, sir. I hold nobody an apology. Sir, I want to ask you a question. You are the head of the family. Don't you have the right to tell your mother, your father, please, before you come to my house, make sure you call me. Before you leave the village and you are coming to Lagos to see me, call me on phone so I can prepare myself for you so that we can receive you well. Is it bad? No. The governor said if Peter Obi must enter Edo State, he should call him a phone. He is the number one citizen of Edo State. Call me to inform me that you are coming, then I can make adequate arrangement of your coming. Don't just walk into someone's estate and because you are what? I have told you before, Peter Obi, 2027, we cannot rule Nigeria. He insult me, you are need. If you like, let him go. Peter Obi may go anywhere. If Peter Obi will rule Nigeria, not 2027. I said it 2022, 2023. You say I was a stupid man. If you like me, gather all the youth in the whole world. That Aso now, Peter Obi cannot sit there. The governor simply said, don't come to my state. If you must come to my state, call me or four. I am the chief security officer of my state. Call me so that I can make arrangement for you. Everybody is insulting the governor online. I'm so disappointed that this young woman they call Aisha Yusuf. I used to follow her very well. I don't know whether you're from Edo State or not, but I've heard in one of your videos, some of your videos, where you will say Ovevekuve. Ovevekuve is my language statement. That you will sit down and you're analyzing your governor. We all know that the former late president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, we all know his academic background. Yet he was the president of Nigeria for 8 years. What did they worry on now? Governor, Baworo, no go school, no go university, no notebook. He is the governor. If they pay you, go hawk transformer. If they pay you, say the man a governor, go and hawk transformer. He will be there for 8 years. There's nothing anybody will do to remove him. The man, as a family man, you have the right to say, don't come to my house. If you must enter my house, call me. What if you come to my house, I'm not around? And my gate man tell you, say, you're going to be around. Won't you feel embarrassed? Church, answer me now.
Yes, sir.
Won't you feel embarrassed?
But
if I am aware that you are coming, I can insult my security. Say, my mother is coming, my father is coming, my brother is coming. So please, when he comes, let them in. When you come, they will receive you. And Prophet Mama and now super brother. My security is the house. We honor you, carry your back inside. But when you are not invited, you came into someone's house uninvited. Anything you see, you take them.
All right, the clip is much longer, but let's stop here, and then I want to focus on some of the responses to him, right, in both the comment section of this particular post, and also what someone who claims to be his family member came out to say. Now, someone. I don't know if I should even call this person's name, but this person comes out to respond to this and says, unfortunately, this is my family member. Nobody in the family talks to him. He's rude, arrogant, so everyone can insult him anyhow they like. This is the political intolerance that we're talking about. Do we realize that we have a problem on our hands if people cannot actually support the people that they want without problem? We saw this playing out in the lead up to the 2023 elections. We saw this playing out, where people were insulting each other and being violent because of the differences in their political views and their political opinions. You would think that between 2023 and 2027, 4 years, that we would have grown in our mental acuity, that we would have grown to know that, look, this will not serve us right. Because the politicians that you're always fighting for, that you're always speaking for, you're being violent with your neighbor for, these people, they whine together, they dine together, they shake hands over your misfortunes, and you go ahead and keep fighting for these people. How much longer can we continue to be intolerant towards each other? And how will Nigeria grow if this is how we continue to act towards our neighbors? Remember, if you have an emergency at night, if your house is burning at night, or you start vomiting at night, your body they hurt and somebody needs to take you to hospital, it is not that politician that you are defending on social media that will come down from his house and do it for you. It is your next door neighbor that you are fighting with because of political differences that will be the one that will be disposed to help you when you have an emergency at a time when no one else can come to help you. So why are we fighting with our neighbors, with our friends, with our family members? Because of politics, because of politicians. Some people like black, some people like white. Why do people who like black can't hate the people who like white? The people who like white can't hate the people who like black. Do you understand the analogies I'm trying to create here? There is a reason why the people we know say variety is the spice of life. By the time when you get different choices to make, I pick A, you pick B, we'll all live together in peace and harmony. Alphabet day 26. All the 26 alphabet, they know they fight each other. Everyone, they stand alone. A gets capital letter, A gets small letter A. Two of them know they fight because they know that they are one of a kind and they know that they serve different purposes. In a multi-ethnic countries such as Nigeria, where we have so many tribes and so many, Our anthem literally says, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Where is the brotherhood? Where is the brotherhood? Now, I understand that you may be angry with your neighbor because you believe that, oh, the candidate they are supporting will not make your life better. But here are other ways that you can actually use to convince this person to go for your own candidate without resorting to violence, physical or verbal, or without resorting to insults. Where brothers are not speaking to each other again, friends are not talking. After the 2023 elections, a lot went down. A lot went down, and many people believe that they were justified in acting the way they did because, oh, your preferred candidate will not make my life better, and now you can see that this is what we're talking about. But yet, remember that when you need help, when you need assistance, it's this person that is around you that would actually help you out. So if you don't fight with everybody where they are around you finish, who will you now go to for help when Kasala busts? So Nigerians, I would implore us, let's just be very careful. Let's be very tolerant of each other. Variety is the spice of life. Everybody cannot like the same thing that you do. If you want to try to win someone over to your side, there are better ways you can do it instead of being rigid, being quarrelsome, or being violent. It's very, 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 very sad. Also, I want to also talk about this reports that have been making the rounds. It's been going on for a while, actually. About 2 days ago, the ADC presidential candidate in 2023, that's Dumebi Kachiko, came out to claim that Peter Obi is already considering moving out of the ADC. Earlier in July, Obi had joined the opposition politicians to launch ADC as a coalition party to challenge the APC in 2027. Barely 2 days after the launch, Obi announced that his 2027 presidential ambition, he says he will run as president in 2027. He's not going to be anybody's vice. He will run as president in 2027. He's still holding the Labour Party membership card, even though the Julius Abure-led faction of the party has said, go, we don't want you anymore, you need to go, resign from this party. But as people said, the guy don't want to resign themselves, they no expel him. So we're looking at what's really going on with the Labour Party. Meanwhile, the Nenadi Usman Caretaker Committee they recently held a National Executive Council meeting, which was not attended by Julius Abure faction, and things are really topsy-turvy within the Labour Party right now. Recently, Ireti Kingibe, representing the FCT in the Senate, left the party to the ADC, saying, oh, there are internal wranglings within the party, I can no longer be a member of the Labour Party. And when we even talk about the coalition, some kind of characters that one do not really understand are also joining, the ADC coalition, that will make you look at the party and be like, look, is this the party that's saying they want to rescue Nigerians with these kind of characters? I don't know if you saw the report about Adamawa governorship candidate of the APC in the last elections, Aisha Binani, joining the ADC. I don't have anything to say about that, but it's just when you see some of the kind of figures joining the ADC, you just have to ask, okay, what is the plan? Are you people coming here because you believe that this is the party of the moment, because you believe that the ADC will actually take over in 2027, and because you want juicy appointments, or because you care about Nigerians? Because if you recall what happened with Aisha Binani in 2023, she was announced as governor by the wrong person, and while a vote count was still going on, she came out to give her acceptance speech. Her speech will say, thank you for choosing me as your governor. The whole thing had to be turned upside down the very next morning. So when you have this kind of people in the ADC coalition, you have to ask questions and say, look, are these people really coming here to make life better for Nigerians, or are they here for their own selfish interests? Are they here for juicy positions? Now, that is on one part, right? Obi has said over and over again he will not be vice presidential candidate to anyone who will run as president in 2027. Dumebi Kachiko says, look, Obi is one leg in and one leg out of that coalition, because if they don't give him presidential ticket, he will back out. Meanwhile, just a few hours ago, the Obidient movement came out to debunk a viral social media post claiming that Obi has withdrawn from the ADC coalition. Now, the post, which was shared yesterday by an account identified as ADC News on X, had claimed that Peter Obi pulled out of the ADC coalition. However, Reacting to the claim, the national coordinator of the Obidient movement worldwide, Dr. Yunusa Tanko, dismissed it, saying it is false. He spoke in a television interview with journalists, saying that to the best of his knowledge, there's nothing of such. There are proper channels of communication, and nothing of such has emanated from those channels, saying it is not true that Obi has pulled out of the coalition. And you can only wonder, the people who sit in their house and spread fake news, what's the reason? What's the motive? What's the joy that you derive in spreading news that is fake, that is not real? What exactly makes you happy in doing that? Anyway, this is Matters. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. We're streaming live right now. So in case you heard that report, just know right now that it is false. This is coming right from the national coordinator of the Obidient movement, who is saying that Obi has indeed not pulled out of the ADC coalition. But do you think he will still pull out, especially if he doesn't get the presidential ticket, right? And also, we're talking about political intolerance ahead of the 2027 elections. How are you selling your candidates to the people around you? How are you selling your candidates to your neighbors? Not be by quarrel, because by the time you quarrel with someone, they will feel like, oh, you already had bad mind towards them in the first place. But if you talk, if you talk calmly, you try to explain to them this and this and this are the qualities you should be looking out for in a leader. And I think these are the ways I see that your preferred candidate does not embody these qualities. These are the ways that you can see that my preferred candidate has these qualities, and this will make him a better leader. This will make him a better president. You can easily convince someone by speaking to them calmly. Okay, not be everything, not be quarrel, everything, not be shout, everything, not be ho ho ha ha, everything, not be hula baloo. We need to learn to tolerate each other more in this country. We already have so many underlying tensions, the differences when it comes to tribalism. We know say they for this country, they tick. Even when we try to ignore it, in little ways, we've stereotyped each other to say, oh, this tribe they are like this region they behave like this. Parents have sold it to their children. The children, they take it to school. They grow up believing that, and people are hating each other for flimsy reasons. And now we've brought it into politics. Political intolerance to the extent that family members are fighting each other because of politics, because of politician when no send you. Politician where you feel no meet until this world finish. That is not the best at all. Anyway, this is what we're discussing on Matters this afternoon. My name is Chioma Innocent. I'm your host. You can send a message on WhatsApp to 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message and we'll take it before the end of the program. You can also call me on WhatsApp, actually. Give me a call on WhatsApp. I would love to hear from you. Give me a call on WhatsApp. Very, very important. I understand right now that the tariff for data and calls is really expensive. So you can call me on WhatsApp and I will take your calls. 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. In case you are happy, say yes, they will be don't come out for coalition. No be true. You need Satanko say na lie. So no be true. Obi never come out for any coalition. Also, recently, Obi's running mate in the 2023 elections, as Dati Baba Ahmed, attended a meeting led by Julius Abure, and he has come out to give the reason for that. He says that his reason for attending that meeting was a matter of principle, a matter of responsibility, and what he called a doctrine of necessity. He said the meeting was a critical step towards reconciling opposing factions and restoring unity within the Labour Party. So Dati Baba Ahmed says, oh, if I have a meeting with Julius Abure faction and then I have a meeting with Nenadi Usman Keteka committee, that doesn't mean that I'm being two-faced. It just means that I'm trying to reconcile the two factions of the party so that we can have a strong and united front ahead of 2027. In fact, he goes ahead to say that in 2027, Obi can run without him. Obi can take the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. He can beat the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, that if the ADC coalition doesn't work for him, and go ahead and get another running mate that is not him. Wow. And one can only think, okay, is this him? Is this him, would I say, sacrificing himself for the common good? Or is it that his ambition is not as strong as as that of those who have been running for presidency over and over and over and over again for different years, going from one party to the other because they want to become president. Dati Baba Ahmed has said Obi is free to fly the party's flag in 2027 with or without him as a running mate. I want to know what you think about all of these issues we are discussing this afternoon. Your messages are welcome. I can see them on WhatsApp. Please keep them coming. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message or you can call me on WhatsApp. If you'd rather call directly, 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. What's your name and location? Thank you for calling. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Chama, good afternoon.
How are you doing today, John Legend? Thank you for calling.
Yeah, this is John Legend calling from.
Welcome.
You see, that pastor, I don't know why people speak with two sides of their mouth. It makes me angry sometimes. And if you want to talk, let him talk for himself. If you don't know what to say, he should close his mouth and mind his pulpit. If he's hungry, let him go and look for something to eat. We are not small boys that all these pastors will come here and start saying things that are not even relevant at all. Peter Obi is a presidential candidate. Peter Obi is a Nigerian. He has every right to go where he wants to go. Even him as a pastor, is there everywhere he goes, he invite the people that say, if you come to Lagos today, will you ask the Lagos governor of Lagos State that he is coming to Lagos State? If you don't know what to preach in his pulpit, let him leave the pulpit and go and do what God called him for. Some of them are not called as pastors. They are just here because of frustration, because they cannot work.
John Legend.
I am hearing you.
John Legend. It's like anytime when you hear anything where it gets to do with Peter Obi like this, you go just dey vex. You know now as it is now, you don't insult the man of God. You say it's sometimes something frustrated. Talk your own opinion without insult.
Yeah, I say if you don't know what it is, you close his mouth.
Okay, thank you.
That's not an insult.
Thank you for calling. Thank you, I appreciate your voice. Your voice is always strong like this. Calm down. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Hello, Shoma. Good afternoon.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you for calling.
No, you're wonderful. You know how to nice all these things, eh? You just enter well. God bless you.
Thank you.
My name is
Ralph,
calling from Satellite Town.
Welcome, Ralph.
Okay, the issue you discussed this afternoon is so touching to me, and that thing makes me to be weak somehow, because when I look at the way people are seeing this tribal of thing, it hurts my mind, honestly speaking. It makes me as if I'm not safe, or my children has no future. And some of our men, so common of God, are not helping the issue. Is it not better for them to keep quiet than to take inside? And it's more heartbreaking when people you call as a leader are the ones championing these things. See, P2B did not travel to Edo for official visit. P2B was in Alabama International Market last time, either earlier this year, or in Transfer to see people. I don't see it become an issue. I don't know, it's like some of these people are doing this to place their master somewhere. They're doing this like, if you don't install P2B, in fact, if you do not install P2B, you're not supporting APC. And if you install P2B to the fullness, you get an appointment.
One thing you should realize is some of these people, nobody sends them. Nobody sends them. They are just saying their own opinion. And because they have a platform, it goes viral. You understand?
Yes, but what they're saying, they're supposed to supporting them. It's not like as a father, there's something I will do now. My children will support me because his father that said it. So as a father, I must control the kind of thing and say, if not, my children will learn it from me. That's just the truth. See, some of these guys are leaders. People, some of them are calling them Daddy GO. Whatever they say, yes, I mean, it's true. But left on me, I can't believe such a thing. There's no way anybody can support that. It's not fair. Well done, man.
Thank you for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. I think I understand what the last caller was trying to say about if you know you have a huge platform, do not use your platform to spew anything that can be misconstrued as hatred, right? Don't use your platform to make people hate each other. 0803-692-9933. Hello. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing? Welcome to Matters.
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, ma'am. What's your name and location, please?
I'm not hearing you well, but I'm going to speak. Concerning this man that is calling himself a man of God, it's not so. So many of them, the way they talk, It's not safe. Most of, I'm sorry to say this, most of Edo people, they have high blood pressure, they have
You cannot generalize like that. You cannot generalize like that, ma'am.
I say most.
Most is
most.
plenty. Where did you get such a number, such a statistics from?
It's a things I have.
Of all the millions of people living in Edo, how many have you met?
They will start getting angry. How can that man use pulpit of God to say that kind of a thing? Is it God? Who knows tomorrow? How can you hate a fellow human being who have not offended you? We are playing games. Politics is a game. So they are taking it to extreme. It's not how to play politics. So you should not use that one. I say he will not go to so is it God? The way the grandmaster entered, was it a proper way he entered? Everyone knew how he entered that.
Thank you so much. You didn't tell me your name or where you're calling from.
Himself speaking with boastful mouth as if he's God. Does he know tomorrow? That is going there. He cannot let Obi to that part again. Let Obi decide what he wants.
He's still a part of the Labour Party.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your call. You did say you couldn't hear me clearly at some point. 08036929933 08036929933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You can also send your messages on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Hi, dear presenter. Please ask that man of God if he really passed through theological school for speaking that way. From Frank Desmond. Send that as an SMS. All right, Frank Desmond. Do I want to see him to ask him now? No, when I get to see him, I'm going to say, Frank Desmond said I should ask you this question. Where is your certificate of theology school that you went to? Thank you so much. Hi there. Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? What's your name and location?
I'm doing well. My name is Andy Bass. I'm calling from Esolo.
Welcome.
Yeah, madam, there's something I want to tell you about this pastor of a team. You cannot just stand on the pulpit and start saying you leave the whole preachings and start talking about Peter Obi or Peter. I don't know. See, I don't know why. See, that the type of people that make people not to go to church. What concern with church and politics? So it's a question I want to ask. So this is not a matter of saying we are against the pastor or not, or we are against the actions they are taking. So it's very bad. If you hate person, it doesn't mean that you should just do whatever you want to do to bring him down. The man is a man that God bring out for us. He's a man of God. So you cannot just use your own way of because you want to get appointment from the governor. Because what I'm seeing is appointment you want to get from him. You want to get appointment from him, so you should know what he's doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 003692993 003692993. You can send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Good afternoon.
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Yes, sir. God bless you.
Yeah.
I'm calling at Ajawesi.
What's your name?
My name is Vincent.
Welcome, Vincent.
Hello. All right. I'm so disappointed with that man that is speaker at Edo State. I'm from Edo State. I don't know what is happening in this country as I want to go. What is the problem?
This is Choma Innocent.
It's Choma Innocent. What is the problem of this country? Edo State we are EP to be a 227.
Not everyone. People have their different candidates and parties that they are supporting.
The 227.
That's just you, one person. How many people?
Okay. Let that man of God go out and go and preach the word of God for people. Pray for Nigeria. Don't be for him to come out and begin to talk anyhow or talk to people be anyhow. What is the problem of this country? Are we not one Nigeria? Are we not one Nigeria for God's sake? God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you for your call. 003-692-9933. I'd implore us to approach this topic with calm. Okay, I'm not trying to rile anybody up at all. We are trying to have a conversation so that we can know the way forward. Because after 2027, the people who win election they will enter leadership position. The ones who no win, they will go back, they nurse their wounds. But remember, say all these politicians, then they okay, then get money. Now me and you they suffer. They buy gari and rice and oil for high price for market. So do not fight fight your neighbor, no kill yourself, and no quarrel with your neighbor because of any politician where you believe so. Okay, this one better pass that one. After election don't finish, go back, make you and your neighbor shake hands, make una be brothers as una supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, before we proceed, before I continue taking your calls, there's good news though. NNPC has reduced fuel price again. Where my bell? NNPC has reduced the price of petrol for the second time in 1 week. Now the price is now 8.90. Before it was 8.95. So they don't come up 5 naira. So at least if you buy like 5 liters, you save like 25 naira. So 5 naira per liter downward price. I mean, if you buy 10 liters, you save 50 naira. If you buy 20 liters, you save 100 naira. So you can use 100 naira to buy a recharge card, or you take and buy pure water, or you take and buy candy, if you take and buy mint if you like. So like that. So the more you buy, the more you save. You see what the NNPC they do for us for this country. So I mean, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, call in and let me know that you're happy about what the NNPCL is doing for us. Reducing price twice in a week, easy. You know easy. So NNPC say go and buy fuel for cheaper. So they decided to reduce the price by 5 naira. So of course, if you go to buy fuel, you go hard, make you buy maybe only 1 or 2 liters. So if you buy 5 liters, you save 25 naira. You keep them aside. If you buy 10 liters, you save 50 naira, keep them aside. If you buy 20 liters, you save 100 naira. If you buy 40 liters, you save 200 naira. So if you can buy recharge card, if you can buy mint, if you can buy pure water, anything, if you water is life. I mean, so if you save 100 naira, you can't take and buy pure water. You go just drink water. You have to stay hydrated, especially with all this kind of breeze where they blow now. So you have to stay hydrated. So up NNPC 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to the conversation. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
How you doing? Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, this is Mazi from Okota.
Welcome, Mazi. How you doing today?
I'm fine. Chioma, who God bless, no man can cause to.
Okay.
Where was this pastor in 2023 when Obi won Edo State? Was it not in Edo State? I bet people should not take this man serious. But what I'm talking about now is the issue of tolerance. I wish the police are the one championing this tolerance, or the INEC officials. Because to my own understanding, as far as nobody has ever come out to condemn what happened in 2023, this coming 2027 election, I think people will come out with their own self-defense too. They should do something before it is too late. The way I'm looking at it. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. When you say people come out with their own self-defense, what do you mean? I beg, we cannot advocate for violence. If it's getting violent where you are, please just leave the area and let the security operatives do their job. Okay? 003-692-9933. Hello?
Hello, Choma.
Hi, what's your name and location, please?
Yes, my name is Peter from Missoula.
Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling.
We are talking of people fighting each other because of politicians. Are you telling me that this pastor that talk not collecting money from the government? So he cannot be talking this. He's not talking it that somebody that distant from the government. He's talking that somebody that eat for him. So whatever other people are suffering, it doesn't concern him. If he's a pastor at all, look at how he's talking. So it's very shameful. But another thing I want to talk to Choma is this. Please, all your guests that come on that studio, don't allow them to be talking about this the turn of South. They copy that, they copy that. We are talking of somebody who come and save Nigeria. If we are in this condition, somebody wherever you come, I think that wouldn't they like it? All those people talking, they don't know anything about the podcast. You can't be talking about the book. You are talking about if this do, if this one copy data. If this one
so you're saying it doesn't matter whether it's a southerner, a northerner, a westerner, anybody, as long as the person has a good heart for Nigeria.
What will happen is good governance. Because if you are talking of from the south, the town man is now, but we are hearing a big family. Is it not from Yoruba land? Is it not a Yoruba man? Why are they crying now? If it is like that, it's not like that. It's a matter of good governance. Wherever the boy comes, let us support him. Even if I think anybody that can go and rescue Nigeria, if you forget about where he comes from, we are talking on rescue us. That's what we after.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your call. Appreciate it. Send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. All you need to do is leave a comment, all right? Well, we're live on YouTube right now in case you want to see what our studio setup looks like. You want to put a face to the name, you want to put a face to the voice. Head on over to YouTube so you can go and see my pretty face. All right, I know that's not what we're talking about. 0803-692-9933. Call the number to be a part of the conversation. All right, an interesting message just popped up. It's wrong for a man of God to be biased and shouting from the pulpit. The pulpit is sacred. Again, the governor is also wrong. LB came to help the less privileged. He can channel such help to other less privileged from other states, especially from his own region. Under pastoral ethics, it is wrong. The pastor should not use the pulpit as a merchandise. All right. You did not write your name. All right, please let us know your name and where you're writing from, okay? Very important. Thank you so much. 003-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. 18 minutes past 2 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. You're now tuned into matters, and we're talking many matters, from political intolerance to Obi leaving the ADC coalition, which has been debunked by Yunusa Tanko, the national coordinator of the Obidient movement worldwide, and also to the NNPCL reducing fuel pump price by a whooping 5 naira twice in 1 week. No easy. It was reduced. It was reduced before. Now it has been reduced again. So it was reduced to 895 naira before. Now it's been reduced from 895 to 890. So ensure that if the filling stations around your side are not adjusting their price, let us know so that we can call them out and report them to NNPC. Say, look, these people wait say they sell fuel for cheap. They know they sell them for cheaper. Make them sell them for cheap and make Nigerians know. They feel the dividend of NNPCL. 003-692-9933. 003-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, Chioma Innocent.
How you doing? Good afternoon. Thank you for calling.
I'm good. Okay. Right. I want to talk about Peter Obi. I don't know. I heard Peter Obi on, I think, parallel fact platform on Sunday. Peter Obi make himself clear that he is not is not going into coalition just to seize power from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That in fact, if the coalition is not all about Nigerians, if the coalition is not all about compassion on Nigerians, that he is not going to be part of them. And that he has made consultation before going for the coalition. And whatever that is going to be, that he will make consultation. He will make consultation before anything, whether to accept or not to accept. And that for now, that nothing, no agreement has been made whatsoever. But you see, for me, our analysts, most of our analysts in VOP and some of Nigerians that call, they makes my heart most of the time got broken. Because we know who Peter Obi is. At least he has made himself known. He has talked about himself, and many people have verified and find out that most of the things he said, if not all, is true. Of course, because human beings, we are not God. We cannot be perfect. Even himself, he said that he is not perfect. But one thing, he has the compassion of Nigeria. He has the interest of Nigeria in mind. So many people that are going there, I don't want to mention names. They will go there to make all the monies that they have spent before. For now, we have... All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your call. I do appreciate you. I've tried calling, but you're my innocent. You are not picking. No vex. Let me pick your call. 003-692-9933. Hello. Thank you for calling. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi. What's your name and location, please? Thank you for calling.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. I can hear you.
Yeah. Chioma Innocent. This is Paul from Egbeda calling.
Welcome,
Chioma,
Paul.
the way Nigeria is going, honestly speaking, I'm afraid. I spent 47 good years of my life in Lagos. And this is not the Lagos, the Nigeria I met some 47 years ago. I went to Ajigule yesterday to pick up some items. And I read it on the pages of newspaper, I think last week. I saw it in social media. I thought it's propaganda. But when I got there yesterday to pick up some items, I discovered that what I read was right, that streets that originally were Igbo names have been changed to other tribes' names. I don't know where we're heading to. I don't know what is causing this hatred. I don't know why the elite class
What
wants
makes
the
you feel
Nigerian
it
people
was hatred
divided.
that drove that decision? Don't you think they would have consulted with the people who lived on that street before deciding to make such changes? You think they just woke up one day and made such changes without consulting anybody?
Chioma Innocent, before a name is given to a street, it is the duty of the local government council, and you applied for it, and there are some certain things you need to provide, which must have been done for the past maybe 30 years ago, or 40 years, or 50 years ago, before those names were approved. But let's not go there, because there are some issues that will be defended or not defended. You see, the issue of Peter Obi, I tried to make consultations to know what really happened. Peter Obi went on a private personal invitation to a nursing nursing school owned by one of the religious bodies in Nigeria. He was invited there as a private individual. He went there with his security entourage. He didn't go alone. If you watch the clip, you see that there were police officers with him. So it's not as if he just walked in there. And he made the donation. The donation he made was not in cash. And I don't think somebody of his caliber will make a donation in cash. Because I heard some people saying when they were sharing the money, some number of people died. That is not true. It's a fallacy. He didn't give the school cash. So all these things are just trying to cause division, pain, and divide the people the more. There is no need. Okay, let's assume that Peter Obi did not do the right thing. As a sitting governor, you have access to his phone number. Why do you not call him privately and say, my brother, I heard that you were in our state and you didn't even inform me. You talk it over as gentlemen. Must he resort to Shebi say he no get shishi? Peter Obi have never said he was a poor man. He have never said he has no shishi. What he said is that he doesn't give shishi for election. He doesn't bribe people to vote for him.
Thank you so much.
I think there is a need for those who are leading us to be upright in their ways.
Thank you so
much. And to say things that should not boil and, go to another level that will cause problem to Nigerian citizens.
Thank you for your call. I do appreciate you. Let's hear from others. One thing I got from what he said is how, some people, like I said earlier, who have a large following can also be a part of this political intolerance that we're talking about. It's like when someone you respect so much comes on a revered platform and then says something, the people who follow them are want to follow what they say. So if someone that you respect so much comes out to say, oh, I hate this person, their followers might also want to start hating that person that did not do anything to them. So people who have a platform should be careful of using their platform for things that are not of the common good. Right? People who have a platform should make sure they are using their platform to promote tolerance. Make sure they are using their platform to promote all that is good, all that is nice, all that is pure, and not using their platform to promote hatred for other people, that really did not do anything to them. 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You guys don't read SMS. No vex. B from Mushi. Maybe the pastor is looking for appointment. Who told you so? Because now, wow. Okay, B for motion. Thank you. I've seen your message. Thank you. I do appreciate you sending in an SMS. 00369299933. 00369299933. You look beautiful indeed. I thank the NNPC. Obi Chibike from Ojo. You see what I'm saying? See, Obi Chibike thanks the NNPC for giving us a 5 naira reduction in the price of fuel so that we can buy fuel for lower. And by the time we save 5 naira into like 10 places, into like 100 places, it will finally be up to 500. You'll be able to use the money to do other things. 00369299933. Hello?
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling.
I'm calling from Mafoluku.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate that man who's called himself a son of God that way. Oh, hatred over somebody that was trying to do good to the nothing to the people. Just donation. And the government speaking that way. Maybe they are hatred. Just because they are hatred cannot take them anywhere. If this is in Nigeria, the so-called those in authority are trying to keep for the constitution.
The line is breaking. I can hardly hear you. Please give me a call back, okay? I really want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're here to make sure that you have a voice. 003-692-9933. 003-692-9933. You can call me on WhatsApp and I will take your call. 003-692-9933. All right. Good afternoon. The pastor is not speaking the mind of Edo people. How can he bring politics into the church? The governor should be called to order. Apart from all this, the governor is answerable to sponsors. INEC chairman should be replaced come 2027. I'm Mr. Godwin from Aja. All right, then, Mr. Godwin, thank you for your call. I do appreciate you. It's so great to hear from you. 003-692-9933. We're streaming live on YouTube. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Leave a comment on YouTube. I want to hear from you. Hello?
Hello, Choma Innocent.
Hi there. What's your name and location, please? Thank you for calling. Welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, you see, sometimes when people say that they hate church, they hate pastors, it's because of this kind of people. Even if you have an issue, why must you say it on the altar? Is there not a better way to say such a thing? How can you, somebody threaten another person's life, and you are supporting it, saying that everybody that is against the governor is this, is that? This is totally wrong. That is why people will never value the church. That is why people will never regard pastors. That is why people will never. If you say you're a Christian, they will look at you that you don't know what you're doing. It's not about this kind of thing.
That chicken where they cry for your background, bring her, make her kill him, make her fry him.
Christmas never reached that.
Now only for Christmas people they chop chicken. All right, round up. Let's hear from others.
Oh, that's what I have to say. It's very wrong. It's not good. It's not good. And for the governor, you are a governor. It's not that you just call him up at her. After I heard you came to my side, if you have told me, I would have sent some certificate to you. I will probably come and visit you there.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 003-692-9933. 003-692-9933. Welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling. Good afternoon.
Hello, Chichi.
How you doing?
I'm as innocent as you are.
Are you sure? I'm the only innocent person I know, but that's okay. Welcome to the conversation. Where are you calling from?
I'm here at your right hand. I'm calling from Ojo, Lagos here.
Thank you.
You see one thing, power belongs to God. Power corrupts, says the French philosopher. But absolute power kills absolutely. Whenever people find themselves in a place or position of power, they should not abuse it or look down on other people. Those who have powers are there to protect people. I speak because I'm a firstborn in a large family. If we make use of our powers, we are going to intimidate many people. We are going to kill people. The embargo that they issued between the Edo State governor and P2B, so to say, not between two of them anyway, but the issue that came up.
Yeah, because I was going to say it wasn't an imbroglio. Obi came on his own and left, and then the governor said something about it, and he's been causing quite a lot of hula baloo since then.
So much and so much or so much, but all the same, we should forgive people for whatever mistakes they have made. But sometimes somebody can come up and apologize for not doing the right thing. The governor was, he didn't behave well. Apart from saying that, you need protection, attacking the person of P2B was not correct. Talking about whether he had money or not money, he quoted the man out of context, and that was wrong. Now, having said that, let us forgive ourselves and keep moving forward. It's still a fledgling democracy. It's a national democracy. We'll get it right one day. The only thing we need in Nigeria is not just fighting for so much. I read a book by Brent Tracer. He said, eat that frog. If you have 10 frogs, eat the biggest one. The other 9 will die on their own. What we need in Nigeria is simple. It's not an unsolved issue of division or who rule. It is electoral reforms so that after each election, the right candidate will emerge as winner. Simple. Once we do that, Nigeria is already on the path of progress. Every other issue will fall in place. Electoral reforms must be done. That's what Nigeria should be protesting for and insist on it. I know you journalists, you are there to hold government accountable on our behalf. For now, we cannot count on the courts again. We can't count on the military or the police or the armed forces or the National Assembly or the court. See, they are already converted or the camp to APC. It's only the newsmen now that can save us. If they are not going to be bought over by the political parties that be. We have wrong politicians in power now. That is why Nigeria are divided. Those who have inordinate ambition for power and lust for money. Because the Bible says all the waters run into a river. Yeah, the river is not full. These are the kind of people who have as leaders right now in Nigeria. They have money in the millions and billions and trillions, and they still need more money because they want to intimidate people, they want to cage us, they want to mislead us. It's not going to work that way. But one day, somebody said, Zambia shall be free. Nigeria also shall be free. I want P2B and Atiku to always join hands together and win the election. If they divide, if they go their separate ways, they should forget about election victory. Because this APC...
Hello, are you there? Hello, can you hear me? All right, thank you so much for your call. We have a plethora of messages on WhatsApp. At some point, I'll have to stop taking calls so that we can actually focus on taking WhatsApp messages. For some people who want to eat our head off and say, Chioma, you're not taking our messages on WhatsApp. What's going on? Leave your comments on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. We'll take a few more calls and then face the messages on WhatsApp and the comments on YouTube. Hi there. Thank you for calling.
Good afternoon, Chioma Innocent.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
How are you doing?
I do.
Okay, this is Nelson calling from Lagos Island.
Thank you so much, Nelson. I appreciate your call.
Okay. Concerning the dome matter between P2B and the pastor, I think what the man should do is, I wonder what is the role of the pastor. For me, I will put it in this way. If Peter has offended the pastor, I don't think that he should come up to the public and start saying that. The one thing I expect the pastor as the number one of citizen of that church. Let me put it like that. Because he is the pastor, he is the commander in chief of that pastoral church of the thing. He's supposed to ask for forgiveness. If Peter has offended Edo people, or he has offended the governor candidate, the governorship governor of the district, you are able to intervene and ask for forgiveness, not that you should come and start casting. Just like when you did a small bad thing to me. I didn't say Peter did a bad thing to him. I just give an example. Just like when you did a bad thing to me now, and I come over national TV and the press, I start saying, you offended me, you do this. No. It won't stop any problem. All I'm for me to call you, this is what you did to me, I don't like it.
Okay.
And you'll be able to say, I'm sorry, and that's the whole thing. We should not be that is the way this country is. I don't like it. So,
thank you for your call. I appreciate it. 003-692 9933. We'll still take a few more calls and then face the messages on WhatsApp and also the comments on YouTube. Now, wow, person say I'll be APC agent for YouTube. No, it's not no. 00369299933. This is Matters and Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're talking about a range of issues today on Matters. We're talking about the need for tolerance, right, amongst the opposing political views that we have. Why we need to have tolerance amongst each other. We need to do away with political intolerance. It doesn't serve us well. It doesn't serve us right. It doesn't do us any good at all. When the people who believe in the Bible, it's right there saying love your neighbor as you love yourself, or love your neighbor as God loves you. God will not hate you because you have a different political view from your neighbor. He will not love you better because you have a different political view, right? The people who believe in different books that they believe, it all talks about the love of God for humankind. So if you are unable to love your neighbor for whatever reason, then are you really embodying that love of God? You need to ask yourself these questions. Elections will come and go. The politicians will shake hands. They will visit when their children are getting married. They will all attend the wedding. They will shake hands. They will wine and dine at the same table. When the time comes, they will spew divisive rhetorics that will make you hate your neighbor. When the elections are over, they will go back and keep whining and dining with each other, visiting each other at night. Meanwhile, you're quarreling with your neighbor. That's not the way it should be. 003-692-9933, 003-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 003-692-9933 on WhatsApp 003-692-9933 on WhatsApp. No. Wait, that's the direct call number. Oh, forgive me. The WhatsApp number is 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. You can call me on WhatsApp. You can send a message on WhatsApp. But 0803-692-9933 is the direct call line. Good evening, Miss Innocent. Until proven otherwise. As how? Which one be Miss Innocent until proven otherwise? I don't understand. Some people want me to be guilty so bad, but I'm not guilty. I've been innocent from birth, and I'll forever be innocent. Okay, so deal with it. After what Amade Ogbewolo said, and his pastor, he will ask investors to come and invest in Edo State, where he has confessed there is serious security issues. If the life and security of a person like Obi is not guaranteed, how will investors trust him and come? Chief Udo. All right, Chief Udo, thank you so much. Good afternoon, Chairman. It's unfortunate. It's a shame the lives of Governor Ali Akpobolo and that pastor are being used. Shame, shame, shame. I hope that's not the same thing that you're about to say, Peter Rockright. Hello, welcome to the conversation. Thank you for calling. Are you there? Hello? Welcome to the conversation. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, so my take on this thing is, this thing has become a political tactics being deployed by Tinubu, dividing the people, making
Tinubu send
Nigerians
a message. Tinubu send Pastor Elijah message. Please leave the president. He's facing his own issues.
Oh, okay. Because anyway, we're going to see how this thing pans out, because this thing is becoming a trend. It has become a pattern.
The more reason why those of us who are not political elites have to make sure that even if we are saying, no, it's the politicians' fault, they're the ones that are trying to set us against each other. If one politician that is not even close to you can set you against your neighbor, doesn't that mean that you hated your neighbor before?
Yeah, so the thing is, I can't even get myself so low to be used by a politician. It's not possible. I can't get myself so low to be used by a politician against a fellow Nigerian. It's a shame that the worst of us is ruling the best of us. So that's just how we see it.
Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. Mr. Peter Rockride, 0803-692-9933. We'll take one more call and then face the comments on YouTube and the messages on WhatsApp. What's your name and your location? Thank you for calling.
Macaulay calling back from Makoluku.
Welcome. Go right ahead, please. 1 minute.
Yeah, just because of the issue we are talking about.
Okay.
If someone said that the President Tinubu is like supporting the institution, if you are saying that it's not the one that instigated into that, has he condemned such utterances? all this while they've been keeping quiet. Nobody from this so-called APC has condemned them. And that's to say that the people instigate this their strategy because I know they have nothing to offer to the people, only distraction and crisis here and there. So they should do something. The leadership has handed over to them. They should reason properly and give the people the right leadership, the conscience to be on and test. That's what we're talking about. Not maybe decide or ignorate the president from all this. He's the one that is, you cannot deny it.
No, he did. You can't say he's the one. Is he the one that asked Governor Ali of Benue State to prevent Obi from coming in that time?
Your body language speaks it all. And moreover, the man that promised insecurity while he was contested as governor. What do you think to say? That is what he has inside is insecurity. So I won't blame because I know that what he may offer to people to ignore himself from such territory because he has not done insecurity.
Thank you for your call. Appreciate it. All right, we can't take any more calls today because of our time. It's about 17 minutes before 3 p.m. I will aim to take all of your messages before that time is over. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Our aim is to give you a voice. So whether you are calling in directly or you are sending your messages on WhatsApp or you're calling on WhatsApp, we try as much as we can to give you a voice. Make sure that your voice is heard before the program is over. I'll begin with your comments on YouTube. Callisto says, be for president or not. Delka Ethos says, Chema Innocent is APC agent. Now you register me now. Delka Ethos. Anthony Obiora says, greetings to you, Chema. I pity those going to the man that called himself a pastor. He reap what he sow. Aloy Onoha, I greet you. I greet you as well. Beneth Mado, call a spade a spade. The pastor is not a pastor that will preach gospel for people to be redeemed. Uzo Samuel says, good afternoon. Some pastors in Nigeria are a disgrace to the church. I've not heard from Pastor Tunde Bakari anymore. After Save Nigeria campaign, has he resigned from preaching the gospel? Olufemi Ogunlano says, good afternoon, Chema. It seems as if the callers are reporting our politicians to you. All right, Benef Madu says, you're looking gorgeous and beautiful. Oh, Shaper, thank you. In fact, truth be told, let the pastor Amonde Okpebolo know that Obi is loved by majority of Nigerians. All right. I will not take your messages on WhatsApp, okay? I want to make sure that everyone's voice is heard, and so I will not ignore your messages. And even if that happens, just know it is not intentional. Good evening. The prophet, as he wants to be called, seems lost in his chase for filter looker, as it is habitual of the category of those who mediate between the invisible forces and the scribes. You for talk this thing in layman terms, Thompson from Obanikori. Thank you. Thank you for your message. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Chairman, good afternoon. God bless you for your diligent work. My name is Gabriel from Ikorodu. It is good that APC and the supporters are doing this now. It will help us know where we are headed. Nigerians should rise up and look straight into the face of the ruling party. Tell them we cannot take threat, harassment, and intimidation. It was tolerated in 2023. We shall not stomach it in 2027. We are not scared. No one has a monopoly of violence. The issue of if you are not going to vote for so and so and so party, don't vote here. We have never seen this kind of thing before. It started in 2023. Up to now, the president has never condemned or cautioned those who are doing this. And Nigerians are badly impoverished. We do not need additional maltreatment. That is Gabriel from Ikorodu. The coalition ADC must work for Nigeria to move forward. Obi and Atiku should always work together to win the next election come 2027. This should be the best win. Dr. Prince from Ojo Alaba, Lagos. Thank you, Dr. Prince. Good afternoon, Chioma. So, if Obi's cousin's wedding is in Edo State, will he first call the governor before he attends the wedding? Now, wow, Madam Florence. Honestly, since I've been hearing and seeing about government, I've not seen this type happening in Nigeria. Everything jaga jaga, no obedience of the law. Everybody doing what he or she likes. What a shame. Chinedu from Badagry. Good afternoon, Chioma. I don't know they carry last, but they carried last in the choice of the governor they elected. A governor that doesn't know the difference between million and trillion. The man of God said people who don't like the governor should go and hug transformer. So in governance, mediocrity is now being encouraged. Shame to all of them. He's playing God by saying that the governor will finish his 8 years. Does he know tomorrow? It is unfortunate. Chude from Ayetoro. Chema, good afternoon. A well done job. I like your program. The issue of Okpebolo and Obi, the governor has rights. Obi is supposed to inform him he's coming to his state to proper recognize. After all, Obi is going there for a mission, but the issue of money mentioned and treating that one is very bad. From Ogwefi White, now also Ayetoro Ayobo. Good day, house. I'm very sure that this pastor is not a man of God. True men of God don't speak like this. From the way he speaks, he's so very aggressive. He needs to tender an apology. If not, he will not. Philip Enifome from Alimosho. Thank you, Philip. Shoma, you won't allow your callers to talk. Why? Novice. Good afternoon. My name is Stanley from Oshodi. This the man of God. Now, wow. Stanley, calm down. Good day, Choma. The way the pastor spoke was very wrong of him as a man of God. Obi has a right to go to any state in Nigeria as stipulated by the Constitution for 2027. A lot of people are playing God. Who knows who will live to see 2027 among all the politicians? Let us tread with caution as we move towards 2027. INEC is still a major problem. One cannot get justice from judiciary. The police and armed forces are still dancing to the tune of politicians. A lot is needed to take place for 2027. Let us work to strengthen the instructions. I think you meant institutions first before talking about who is to contest. I'll do from Dokbemu. Good afternoon, Chioma. You sound funny for celebrating an NPC, although your sarcasm is top notch. From 1-2, they keep removing Kobo and Afu at every AK market day. Raf from Satellite Town. So the 5 year they remove, you know, street you Abby. Good afternoon, my beloved. Now wow, so person beloved me, no be smart enough. My own talk is that man of God should mind his business. Is he called as a politician or to serve God? It should stop so people will not be using his words to condemn other men of God. If God called him, let him do the work of his father and leave politics alone. The way you talk is like you support what that person from Edo is doing. Chioma Chibuzo for Moshodi. My namesake, you want to condemn me? Why now? Good day, my sister. I want to realize in our nation that many of our religious leaders are same as our politicians. Congratulations to NNPC. 5 naira really means a lot. Our president is doing well. On your mandate, we shall stand. Now play with day. She comes from it here. Chioma, this NNPC feel comic relief is not relieving at all. NNPC should stop insulting the collective sensitivity of Nigerians. They should bring down the fuel price to 200 naira it was before Tinubu said subsidy is gone. Someone always said there is no vacancy in Aso Rock. That statement shows we the poor masses, we have no say in our country. Does it mean the person is not feeling what we the poor masses are feeling? I always feel so sad when that man speaks. I see the strong man in this country is imposing on us. In fact, is no more conducive for the poor masses. Mama Excel from Ojo Favor. Chioma Innocent, the sense of judgment of the pastor is unfounded. He sees Edo State as the property of the governor. He has forgotten that Nigeria is our common patrimony. Nigeria is open for every Nigerian. There is free movement for all Nigerians and every law-abiding person living in Nigeria. Olasukomi from Agodo. All right, Olasukomi, thank you so much. Shameless NNPC, they've destroyed the country more because we have presidents being ministers of petroleum. These people are so corrupt, like other agencies. Why is this country like this? Bad rulers from top to bottom, 895 down to 890. As Obida Obi is the only one we can trust now. Only fruitful trees attract stone. That's why he's receiving all the attacks. Chijoke from Isolo. Choma Innocent, I greet you. I greet you back. You are there in radio station to moderate, not to challenge or argue with your callers. You're always telling us when challenging a caller not to do so, but you are doing what you are against for Mr. Eze. Mr. Eze Noves, I'm trying to moderate. That's what I'm trying to do. But thank you. Thank you for your observation. I will do better. Has that agency that was talking of hate speech been closed? Above that, please define hate speech for simple understanding and what caused the war in Rwanda. This is Jonathan from Lawansi. Good afternoon, chum. The outburst of the pastor is quite disappointing. To think that he was addressing a church congregation where the congregants hold diverse views on political issues and affiliations is even more vilifying. He quite falls short of ministerial ethics. Who even gave him the power to equivocate on who wins election or not? Let his church members shine their eyes. Zeph from Orile. Hi, Chioma. The pastor will soon lose members like Reverend Baka. For diverting into politics in a very negative manner. Most of the persons in Nigeria that claim to be men of God are amongst the problems. Okay, the people, they endorse people for president, then they jackpot and leave us to Nigeria with them. May God help us. Dandy Chinonyerim Innocent. All right, here's the thing. When religious leaders don't speak, we berate them for not speaking, saying, oh, your flock are part of the masses. Why don't you speak? Then when they speak and we don't like what they say, we also berate them for not saying what we want them to say. So, whether they do or they do not do, they still catch some flack. Good afternoon, Chioma. My name is no big man in bus stop. I want to ask the man that is a pastor, if I want to come to his church to donate money, that means I will inform him. Let us stop hatred. He will not lead us anywhere. Anybody saying no vacancy in Asa Rock, tell him or her, there's no vacancy in heaven for him. Good afternoon, Chema. You're telling us to be happy because of 5 naira reduction in fuel is now 8.90. Is it not in this country we bought fuel 4 naira per liter? What a country. Pastor. It is well, oh. Florence from Ilasa. Thank you, Florence, for your message. Why AOB in Edo State, the governor was timid and selfish. The APC chairman in Edo State showed the character of APC members. The pastor, a whole pastor, was wide in his statement. Obi has created high blood pressure to many people. He's unfortunate. Godi Mwadibia. The man that said he's a pastor is aggressive, eating up himself in the matter that did not relate to religion. Good afternoon, Chairman. You're happy that NNPC reduced fuel with 5 naira. When last did they increase price with 5 naira? Any increase is always from 100 to 200 upwards. Meaning if I buy 20 liters, I should be going home with 100 naira. We never ready. CSO Philip from Ladikbo. This woman is up to something. Is she the one to enforce the court ruling by herself? Olusoga Ajayi, that's not what we're talking about at this moment. Chema Innocent, good afternoon. For the governor of Edo State to come out in public to make unsubstantiated statement shows the people of Edo State their governor is not well informed. He lacks ideas. The governor only hatred is because of politics. He was not speaking the mind of Edo people. Chinemere from Agbara. Chema, I'm not a fan of segregation. When we talk, we should be factual. The caller that said some name of the street Ajegule change, I can categorically tell you it's a lie. Okay, we're all saying NNPC has reduced the price of fuel by 5 naira. Does anyone care to check what their meter dispense to us? DPR is no more functional. Francis from Ladikbo. Good afternoon, Chairman Innocent. Solomon Asika from Mushin. Since the inception of APC, Nigeria has taken a twist with different kind of uncanny events. Different kinds of bigotry, hypocrisy. We are living in a state of oblivion, pretending as if nothing is happening. Why, Chema, why do I sense sarcasm in the reduction of fuel price by 5 naira you've been hammering? I'm giving you the report as it is. They reduced fuel price by 5 naira. Which one is sarcasm? Good afternoon, Ichoma. No, the name is Chioma, not Ichoma. This government is a government that has no character since I was born. Now, our Edo governor saying Obi doesn't have money. Can he tell me, can he stand where Obi stand? A man who couldn't pronounce figure, Ocheme, and depart from Isolo. Good afternoon, Chioma. I thought VOP said, now, wow, you not happy to hear from me? Now, wow. You know, even just they delete it. Bro, I beg, never read it. Good afternoon, Chima. The day I voted for Tinubu, I gave him my vote for 8 years. 8 years. Every other thing is none of my business. Emmanuel, thank you, Emmanuel, for your message. Tinubu will do 8 years. That's for you. You believe he's the best man for the job. I do hope you are enjoying his government. Hey, madam, you're happy about NNPC action? Are you kidding me? They reduced the price of fuel. The action of Dangote Abegi. I'm Gideon O. Okay, Gideon O. Thank you. Afternoon, Chima. It's unfortunate the Senate has made Nigeria a word laughing stock. Focusing on intimidating and tarnishing the image of Natasha. That's not what we're talking about today. You know, that's not what we're talking about today. Good afternoon, Chema. The man, they always says that there is no vacancy at Aso Rock, lives in one room and parlor at Abaranje. I know him very well. Chief Larry Tex from Ladipo. Chief Larry Tex, focus on your own mansion. Now leave the man where they live for one room and parlor, please. I support Atiku to take over from Tinubu. Nothing like North and South. If Tinubu ruled 4 years now, it means that the South has ruled 18 years. Why not have only 10 years since democracy began? Not to take 8 years now before Southeast will rule. All right, you did not let us know your name or where you're writing from. Good afternoon, Chioma. Nigerians are not ready to pull down the oppressors calling themselves politicians. It's high time Nigerians will get up. Coming to Okpebolo, he's trying to be relevant like Reno or Mockery. The worst of us is ruling the best of us. May God help us. Thank you. Matthew from Ijegun. All right, I can't take any more messages at this moment because we have to go. Ekoyo Obina, thank you so much for your message. Thank you for your comment on YouTube. I do appreciate it. Unfortunately, this is where we have to pull the curtain on today's edition of Matters. My name is Chioma Innocent. Now, we talked about political intolerance, and I'm imploring you to not allow it erode your sense of humanity. Please, 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 and please love your neighbor as you love yourself. Except if you don't love yourself, love your neighbor as God loves you. Because know that no matter what you do, for those who believe in God, they believe that God loves you no matter what. He may not love what you're doing, but He still loves you no matter what. So please, 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 and please do not quarrel with your neighbor because of political differences. We cannot begin to add political intolerance to all the different issues that are already plaguing us in this nation. Remember to do the best that you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. To make Nigeria better, you should tolerate your neighbors. You should learn to live in peace with the people who live around you. You should learn to shake hands with a feeling of joy and happiness. We should learn to tolerate each other even when we have opposing views, black or white, tall or short, man or woman, Igbo, Yoruba or Hausa. We're all the same before the Creator. We are pencils in the hand of the Creator. So please try as much as you can to live in peace with everyone around you. It is very, very, very important. We need people even when we do not think we do. We need people. My name is Chioma Innocent. Matters will come to you again tomorrow, same time, same station. Do have an amazing day. Fun house time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie comes up shortly. They'll be here to make you laugh. Have an amazing day.